Hello everybody, this is Lee from Normandy Atelier, and today we are in the living room because I wanted to sit down a little bit and talk to you casually about my relation with the nature here in the Normandy region in France, and how much that nature, amazing nature actually, helped me with my anxiety problems, with stress, and how much actually I love nature in general. And hiking in the past few years became just my primary sport. I love hiking so much. There are lots of hiking routes all around me. There are the river, the Seine, of course, and there are forests and historical places and fields, and I can just take off from my apartment and I just find myself near the forest here, and I can just walk for hours, or I can take a bus and also like arrive in like 30 minutes to routes and walk for hours before coming back. And it's just beautiful, it's calming. It's sometimes I will walk for like few hours and I will not see anybody, and it's not isolating as it sounds or not frightening as it sounds. No, the opposite. It's calm. You feel this connection with nature. You see the sky, you see plants, you see the trees, and you feel like you are connected to everything around you. I love that so much. And it's funny because my life has been always about my work, and that is very unhealthy way to live. Like, I have been always a journalist and a writer, and that was my identity, and that is not okay. I am more than my work, and I didn't realize that until maybe I didn't have the opportunity, I don't know. But here, I didn't want to live here. I thought this is depressing. Like, why? I wanted to stay in the big city in Paris and live the big city adventure and stuff like that, and the stress and drinking coffee all the time, and all these cliches that come from movies about hard working and stuff like that. That was the most toxic atmosphere that I could be living in. Then I moved here, and I moved between places for a couple of years before I'm settling here now in my apartment, which I love. But at the beginning, I wasn't living in a big city. I was living in a small town in Normandy, in Vernon actually. That town is like just near Giverny, which is the little village where the museum and the house and gardens of Claude Monet, the famous painter, is there. And I used to just walk because I had nothing else to do. Technically, there was nothing to do because it takes time to settle down in a new place, especially all the administration work, etc. And that is like stressful. So the only thing that I had to do, like, just listen to music and walk in nature for hours and hours. That was my main activity to do, and that healed me so much. I didn't even know how much I need calmness and quietness and just to breathe. Before that, I didn't understand how much I was stressed before that. And it's funny because I used to shoot all these videos when I started walking, and I was saying that this place is ugly, this place doesn't have any life, this place I will insert music and I will say, I am inserting music and pretending that I am living a good life, or I am living in a big city, or imagining that. But that was not the truth, because now it's the opposite. It's funny how much I didn't see the trouble I was in. It takes time. Sometimes healing, it takes time, and it needs accepting too, because when I was sharing these videos or photos about my hiking at the time, I was very negative, and people will tell me, like, in messages or in comments, like, why are you so negative? And I would, no, I am not negative. Like, yeah, you are. The places, the photos are breathtaking. It's beautiful. I would say, no, I don't say that. I don't see that. It's total opposite for me. Then I said, maybe they are right. They were very right. I started like just appreciating every moment, and I appreciated just hiking. And it's funny because I didn't understand that I enjoyed hiking in nature until, like, I think it was COVID or so, and we were forced to stay inside for a while, and I was not able to go out to do hiking. There was lots of restrictions about even the amount of kilometers that we are allowed to be in outside our houses. And I missed it. I missed it so much. And I thought for the first time, oh my God, I love nature. I love this place. And when now it's like taken away from me, I felt how important it is for me. And I think that was a shift in my perspective about nature, about even living here in general. Like, I appreciated many things, but I always wanted, oh, I want to go to Paris. I will move on from here. I will put this past behind my back, and I will move on one day. That was a goal. Now I even rarely go to Paris, because when I think about Paris, I think about the metro, about the stress, about how many people I could like see there, I contact there. This is so stressful. And here it's just tranquil, it's calm, it's just beautiful. I could walk for hours and think about me, and that helped me so much to realize who I am, actually. Because sometimes we don't know, we are living our lives without even having the opportunity to explore ourselves, without the opportunity to connect with our true selves, without the pressure that comes from everybody else that around us, from society, from authority, from many things, from family, sometimes from friends. And here, like in loneliness and in nature, and with just music that I wanted to listen to, nobody forced me to listen to, like what used to happen to me in the past. I just discovered what I like and what I don't like, what is important for me and what is not, what makes me happy and what makes me sad, and what the thing that I forced myself to like, just to blend in with everybody else around me. And just walking in nature, actually, and Claude Monet both made me want to start painting. I never painted before, because I thought I can't, or I shouldn't, or oh, I am a writer, I'm a journalist, I'm not an artist, etc. It was just the gratitude also. Like, I love this region so much. I had a tattoo for it on my leg, and I wanted to take photos of it every day, even if it's the same photos every time. I wanted to paint it. I wanted to share that even with my little group of friends that I have here. It doesn't matter. Like, sometimes just like I do that for myself too, because this nature, this place, they gave me so much, and I am forever grateful for them. And I belong here. Like, it's funny. Like, I don't want ever to live anywhere else, because when I am sad, if I am having one of these days when nothing is clicking, nothing is working the way I want to, I can just go to the nature and just walk and forget about it all, and it makes me smile. I will arrive to the destination, for example, or where I want to walk, and I will smile. Like, it will make me smile without me trying to or forcing myself to. And that is huge. That I hope everybody else find a place like that in their lives, or something in their life that can help them feel better whenever they want to. And for me, that has been nature, and that has been Normandy. It's funny, because I used to read about Claude Monet and how he thinks about light in Normandy, and how that inspired him to do all this amazing painting. And Impressionism started with him because of that, and because like how lights change every scenery and stuff like that. And I used to tell myself, this is stupid, like it's just light, the same place will not change dramatically. And it does every day. Like, I will go to the same place and it will be a different place, a different feeling, and I cannot explain it. I don't know why, it just does. And I love that. So I don't know if that is like mirrored from my feelings to the world, or it's coming from the outside world. Maybe it's both, I don't know. But yeah, and it's funny because not exactly empty. You will see people who are doing hiking and biking and all kind of activities. It depends about the day too. But I will walk in these fields and this nature and routes, and you will find all these ruins and all these kind of castles and chateaus and I don't know, old worldly places. And I will feel all the time that I am Link from The Legend of Zelda, and I am just starting my adventure in Hyrule, and my Hyrule is my Normandy. And I love that so much. It makes me happy, it makes me smile. And yeah, I wanted to share that with you all. I am sharing, of course, I am adding lots of photos and maybe videos from my hikings. You can see how beautiful this region is. And you can tell me in the comments if you visited Normandy before, if you want to in the future, and what is the thing that makes you feel good in everyday life. I would love to know. Maybe that could help other people too. Maybe that could give me inspiration to something that I could do myself. So yeah, I hope to see you all in another video.